They're not voting for him, I'm telling you. Nobody in California is voting for Harris. Okay, wait a minute. I have seen a few signs, maybe, here and there, like when Trump came to Coachella, everybody from California ran down here, and they had 107,000 people at the rally. Okay, and the mayor, he talked all kinds of shit, but his friend owns the ranch that he had the rally at. He owns the ranch and owns the parking lot that we parked at, all four of them. That's how we were able to come to the rally here. They wouldn't. I mean, they have a real nice ice skating rink right here off the 10 freeway, right here in Palm Springs area. Of course, he couldn't do it there because there's a lot of Democrats that hate Trump. I mean, bad. I mean, they can't stand this guy out here, some of them. But, boy, there's a lot of kind of biggest supporters out here. I'm telling you, Triple A. Problem that we're having in California is the mail-in ballot. We're automatic here in California, and you could sit there and they got it all figured out, dude. They got it all figured out. The ballot harvest out here in California, Oregon, and Washington. That's why that we don't ever win. We don't ever win. There's more Republicans, there's more Trump supporters in California than there is Democrats. It's just that for some reason, they set it up as a mail-in ballot, and, got to remember now, over 1,300 people come into the United States in Acoma, California, every 45 minutes, right now. And it's happening in Yuma, Arizona. They were just talking about it in Tempe. And it's not going to stop until the 20th of January. So we're going to have by time from here on to then in another 13 days, we'll have another 500,000 illegal immigrants in the United States, having phones and already getting food stamps.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down and come back across the border. I'm gonna wave that hand to the Cactus Patch, raise your weed, and say we hope you had a good day.
Yeah, but they won't do it. Hey, 800, they won't do it. If you went to Mexico and you turn around and walked across that line in Acomba and tried to sign up for the food stamps, they wouldn't let you sign up. They wouldn't let you sign up. And no matter what name you gave them, they probably wouldn't even let you sign up because you're not an illegal immigrant. They're 800, they're break. I know. You know, out here, you don't even have to prove that you're a U.S. citizen. You don't have to have an ID to vote here in California. You don't have to have an ID. You just go to the polling and vote. You just go over there and vote. You don't have to have any ID at all. You don't even have to sign your name. You can just grab a ballot and start voting. Isn't that some shit?
They just don't agree with his policies because they agree with the Democrats' policies.
Well, you bet one thing, they're going to run another crooked election. They are not going to give up any power, not without force anyway. You can bet that's coming.
We're actually making
I know. Well, California is going to be like, it's a lot harder though, 800. It's going to be a lot harder for them. The New York just went on automatic 3 weeks ago because they said, oh, well, we got to be on automatic because of the monkeypox virus. We got to be on automatic. So New York is now automatic so they can ballot harvest. California's been ballot harvesting for like 7 or 8 years. At least 6 years ever since Newsom got in office. They've been ballot harvesting. So, you know, if it's automatic mail-in vote, you can get all the dead people to vote. But you're not going to get that this time because we're not in a pandemic where everybody's on automatic mail-in votes. Everybody was automatic mail-in vote before. And then now that the Trump supporters are seeing it, we're We're all voting early, man. We all voted early. He made a mistake in 2020. He said, don't vote by mail, it's corrupt. Vote November 5th. And that's what they all did. But they didn't get a chance. They didn't get a chance to get their vote in because the majority had already mailed in vote because they freaking ballot harvested, man. It's going to be a lot harder for them to do it this time, 800.
Yeah, but they don't even try to hide their freaking city hall. They don't care. It's just like
I hope to God that he gets rid of the mail-in ballots, though. Automatic mail-in ballots, 800. Those automatic mail-in ballots have got to go. That's what's wrong with California. That's what's wrong with Oregon. That's what's wrong with Colorado. All those states and Hawaii are all automatic. Your vote, your ballot just comes in the mail. It just comes in the mail right to you. And, somebody might have lived there before, a renter that was rented before they registered to vote here. Oh, that ballot shows up too. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The mail-in ballots, Trump got to get rid of the mail-in ballots. I don't know how he's going to do it. Because, oh, my God, Newsom has this stuff locked up. I mean, he has this stuff locked with a key about that mail-in ballot crap.
Yeah, well, there's no way to verify who's voting through mail-in. I mean, no ID, no nothing, so, yeah, they're not going to be about it. Now, if they lose the election, if the Democrats lose the election, and it's due to the mail-in ballots, man, they'll be all about that. And another thing, you was talking about the immigrants coming across the border. If they were Trump supporters, that border would be shut today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. If they I have a friend that's an illegal immigrant. He's lived here for years, though. I mean, shoot, I think his kids are like 19, 20. And he's never got his green card or whatever. He's been here forever. And he's not afraid of Trump. And he asked me if he could vote, and I said, hell yeah, you can vote. He wants to vote for Trump. They're not going to get rid of all the illegal immigrants that have been paying taxes forever. That's what a lot of people are afraid of. Like a lot of the illegal people that have been here for a long, long time, the farmers here in California, they believe that Trump's just going to get rid of them all. But no, Trump's getting rid of everybody that got the asylum paper in their hand when they walked across the border. Oh, come on over here. You're in asylum. Here's a phone, and here's food stamps. My buddy don't even get food stamps. My friend, he don't get food stamps. He works. He works his butt off. He don't get food stamps at all. He don't get the whatever they call it. He don't get none of that.
Stop being yeah, they ain't gonna be bothering nobody that's legitimate. It's just those gang members and all that that's terrorizing the cities. And that's who they should get rid of. And some of the Americans that are out gang banging, they ought to load them up and send them across the wall as well. But I don't know. We'll see in a few days.
Yeah, we'll have to see that. They should do that too. Send them with them. They should send all the gang members over there around Minnesota, Detroit, and all them guys that hang out with all the illegal immigrants. They should send them over with them.
Nobody with season 9 on. I know you. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And that's like in our state, they're building this big multi-million-dollar prison facility, and that's ridiculous. I say tie them out like the chicken fighters do. Tie them out and feed them some bologna and bread. That's a real deterrent to crime right there.
No, you know what they should do? Here's what they should do, but it won't happen. That one big old car plant that they were building 4 years ago, when they thought Trump was going to get elected, or wasn't, when Trump didn't get elected, they built the biggest car plant in the country, in the world. I mean, it's huge. It's like 5 Detroit places. right there in Mexico. They quit building it because Trump told them. He said, no, if you do that, dude, you're getting charged 200% every car that crosses. So they stopped building it. Here's what they should do. They should build that to a jail. Just put them all in there. Right in Mexico.
That's politics. I agree. And see, my son works for John Deere. And, you know, they said they were going to move their manufacturing to Mexico. And Trump told us, well, if I get elected, you do that. But there's going to be like a 30% tariff on that. And really, I don't blame him for that, because if they're going to move over there and sell their goods, why not buy some other foreign brand that's cheaper? I say if they leave, they're gone.
Dude, Chevron just left yesterday. California. Chevron just left and they took their whole thing to Texas, which they can do. Just like Elon Musk, he left too. The battery guy, he left. Everybody, all the big companies over here, I mean, I don't know how, that's why California's going broke. They're raising the gas price 50%, and they just shut down a the gas refinery in Los Angeles that's been there for 40 years. They just shut it down, and 2,000 workers don't have a job. I think that's why Exxon is leaving. They're going to Texas.
And that's retarded right there to ever shut down any refineries, because we don't really have enough refineries. But that's communist regulation stuff. We don't mind putting everything on the back burner right there. And let's import everything. So when they import, it's easier to get the kickbacks, I reckon.
Well, what it is they don't want to. And what it is Biden got rid of all the outsourced drilling on the water, and so did Newsom. Newsom got rid of all that. Like California, they had a lot of drilling companies out on the Pacific Ocean. Oh, he got rid of all that. Oh man, we might have this and we might have that. Alaska did that too. So they can't get the permit to re-drill for the oil. So all those oil places that are on the water, they're closed. And all the permits in Texas, they never got redone. They never were refinished. Yeah, that's all going away too. They were all declined when this administration came into office. Every permit in Texas to drill for more oil got declined.
4 to 6 times. Oh yeah, now they're trying to play catch up, but it ain't gonna work. All right, man, conditions moving. Let me get wide to the side. I hear Big Al rolling in there. California's really building conditions. I'll catch you later. I'm back quiet here.
Hello, Big Al. Eugene Johnson around the Razorback waving.
All right, there, 800. Good talking to you about it, man. I like talking about this stuff, man. These guys over here, they go nuts when you talk about this on 6, but I don't care. When I'm down there on Super Bowl, I still talk about it. I don't care. These guys need to be woken up, man. You know, they need to be educated. Some of these guys are not educated, and they just can't figure it out. They just think, oh man, we need her. We need her to fix us because they think the Trump is racist. Get the hell out of here, man. God, if RFK was standing up there as president, Harris wouldn't even be thought of.
I'll agree with that. Well, the last thing I'll say is this. Anybody over these past 4 years that have bought groceries and gas that votes for that retarded crap again, they need to go back across the wall too.
Well, the problem that we're having is people. We have more people that are coming in, and that's why Trump knows. You know, you got 22 million people have crossed the border from all over the states, and they're in asylum areas or whatever they call it, and they're in these places. Well, they need food too, so the demand for food is a lot more. And when you get gas, it's $5 a gallon over here in California. It's $5.50 a gallon out here, man. $5.50 a gallon out here, and they're going to change it 50 more cents. It'll be $6 a gallon in California. And they're getting rid of a refinery? I mean, that's awful. But the more people that come in here, the more demand you're going to have for food and stuff. And when they cross Yuma, they're getting rid of the lettuce fields. They're tearing them up. They're picking the lettuce fields and they're taking them with them. I mean, and that's not on national news, but that was just on Trump's rally. A farmer just was in there. He said that his lettuce fields get tore up every single day. He can't even grow lettuce. And he has 5,000 acres in Arizona, and all lettuce. And all the lettuce that gets made or farmed is mostly in Yuma, Arizona. So if we want salad, we got to get rid of these guys.
Yeah, that's absolutely retarded right there. Yep. Well, it's part of a globalist plan to collapse us anyway. You know how it is. All right, man. Be safe. Be blessed. I'm on the mail.
All right, there, 800. You take care. Take them easy. I'm out the middle of the road, too, man. I'm just going to sit back, drink me a beer, and see what's going on in the world of sound. 800. Fireball's back out. Trump 2024.
Tell that 0800 888 out here in Arkansas is waving his hand out there. Tell him old 888's waving his hand saying Trump 2024. Break off.
Do you want?
I will. I'll tell him. Hey, 888. I will tell old 800. You said hello. How'd you do? And tell him Trump 2024. Break.
Well, be sure to Triple H Eugene Johnson down
there. You tell 888 I did wave right there. He's a good friend of mine.
I ain't telling Roger on that. I'll tell him. Hey, hey, Eugene Johnson. I'll tell old 888. Boy, what are we gonna wave a hand at all the 888? But hey, 800. I'll tell him you said hello right back, and Eugene Johnson. I will tell old 888 you said hello too.
Anytime there, Powerball.
Tell him old 888's waving his hand. Got down.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to hear all this stuff there, 888. You know, I try to talk about it, just try to, let everybody know what the real deal is, you know. But I think these people are just stupid. They haven't figured it out. But just like 800 said, man, you go to the grocery store, man, you don't leave the grocery. Today, I didn't even buy anything today. I think I went to the store today, and I bought some Foster's beer. I bought, you're 2 for $5, okay? I think I bought like 4 of those, because I owe a guy some. And I bought some marked down mustard, and a few other things. It was like $42. I mean, I didn't even have anything in the bags. Really, I didn't. Oh, that's right. 2 marked down sausages, which were like $3 each, so that was $6. But all that was $42. And I didn't even have anything in 2 different bags. That's shitty.
Damn, man. I don't think I could live out there, brother. It's already happening out here, too, in Arkansas, though. Those Democrats got in there now, man. I can't afford to do nothing hardly. I barely even take a vacation break.
I can't do anything either, man. I mean, I can't even fix cars and trucks. My own cars and trucks, you know? I mean, you go buy a set of tires, man. You need $1,100 in your pocket. You get a set of tires. You know, it's energy. That's the whole thing, man. It's energy. You know, when it costs more in energy to do anything, costs more to make something, costs more to move it, it costs more to buy it. And then you go want to order something, you know, this and that. Man, it costs a ton of money just to bring it to you. It's awful. And I don't know. It's going to get better, but it's going to take a lot. Actually, I think it's going to take a lot more than 4 years. But we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what really is going to go on. Oh, and Obama, he says, oh, yeah, you know, when Trump got into office, he took what I had. Yeah, get the hell out of here. He made him insurance thing saying you got to pay $950 if you don't have insurance. He was trying to make the Obamacare better, which messed up all of our insurance, not as good as it was before. The ironworkers insurance went to shit too.
Oh, yeah, ain't no doubt about it, man. Our insurance of everything, and there was a lot of moms out there that were buying medicine for their kids. And Biden got in there. She went back up there to get the medicine for the kids, and the damn medicine had gone up so high she couldn't afford it. So how in the hell do they make things better? Why can't people see that? It's because the majority of their votes don't have to worry about insurance. They don't have to worry about the things that we worry about with taxes and groceries because they're getting it all free, man.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess if they, because you're right. Because if Trump gets into office, all these illegal immigrants, even if they don't get caught or get caught, their money's stopped. Because they're the government. So anybody that's an illegal immigrant that signed that thing, they're not getting paid. They need to go back and do something because they're not going to get paid as of January 20th, 2025 or 4 or whatever. They're not going to get paid. It's going to be stopped the first day.
Yeah.
People that were getting benefits like ABT cards for free groceries and stuff because he knows it's a sham, man. We can choose to get another one. We can choose to sell a lot of goods. Be lazy. You get all these free benefits and live in a government house where I can't even have it.
People don't have hobbies. They don't give a shit. People that live off the government. They don't care about any things that we care about. We care about doing stuff to have fun, to help people, to do things, to see the young people have a future. They don't give a shit about any of those things. All they want is free, free, free. They can't get the votes, they fly them in, they let them come across the border, they got the votes, they give them free money, free cell phones, they give them a life. They get the votes to try to make it look like it's honest. They're not even American citizens that vote for them to try to get them in the office. We're all sitting back, putting the bill for Ukraine and all this money that's just flying out of our damn pockets. But yet those people that do work and pay taxes still want to vote for them because they have
Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, daughters, sons that have money government. If they cut that shit out, guess who's going to have to go pay for all of their stuff? They will. That's why they don't want Trump in there. The main thing is the people
that they're going to go to jail, and they know it. He's already said it on national television when he told Hillary Clinton, if I got in there, you'd be in jail. So it's just the good versus evil. That's what it all comes down to, man.
Yeah, that's true, man. Well, I mean, if you think about it, he's gonna if this administration stays, they're gonna decimate the Social Security. Any worker right now, and it's sad to see the retired people that are making Social Security, worked all them years, worked all their life to get on the Social Security and their retirement and whatnot, and to receive it, it's going to be gone because they're going to have, if they get into office, they'll have 22 million illegal immigrants all on SSI. That's what they're putting them on. They're putting them on SSI. That's what they're putting them on. And I think that is somewhat of a government thing, or state and government together, and food stamps. But dude, it's killing us. It's just killing us. But they don't see it. They say, "Oh man, Kamala Harris gonna help us. She's gonna fix us. She's gonna fix everything." Where are they thinking all this? What are they thinking?
We don't care about all that. Just get out there and vote. We don't need to hear all that on the man fireball. Just get out there and vote. Plain and simple. Bye.
Cousin, somebody... People that can't pass drug tests and they're illegal. They're not here legally.
They're going to have to pay for it. Their relatives, their cousins, their aunts, their uncles, they're going to pick up the bill.
I heard you, 69 T-Bone.
Well, you know how they work it. He's got
He pays his taxes, and he lives a comfortable life because he's trying to do the best he can do for his family. But here comes Democrats. And if anybody
Be quiet, Eugene Johnson. I heard your 6'9" T-Bone.
good in it, they're not going to, because it's going to end up costing her some money, man. Somebody came knocking on your door saying, hey, dude, I lost all my free groceries and my medicine, and now I got to go to the doctor. You mind giving me a ride? I don't have any gas money. I mean, who wants that?
I know. Well, that's what's happening in California. And dude, out here in California, they got a bill that just got passed 2 weeks ago. It's Bill 1174, I believe. You wouldn't believe it. It's a bill that says to help you buy a house. Now, if you're an illegal immigrant and that you are not part of the United States of America, California will give you a grant of $150,000 to buy a home, to be a homeowner. So you could go and buy yourself a $550,000 home. So I don't know, maybe they could work so they could stay and vote. I don't know. That bill just passed 2 weeks ago by the California, Sacramento, whatever. Yeah, ain't that shitty?
Dude, it's just like in my little town.
It's a little bit of a shit show.
We got these immigrants that come in, and I guess they got their green card or whatever. But you know what's sad?
Snake.
Right here, in this little 5,000 population town,
Arroyo with a Y.
fried food in the house.
Hey, you get down in fine style right by the house, Nick Doctor. Doing your dope-looking thing, rolling up out of the cactus patch. Snake Doctor, hey, old friend on this we ain't got no cactuses, but we got some flat land on this dope-looking end of the BYU. Snake Doctor up in the cactus patch. Your friend, 69 T-Bone. I'm just having fun and messing around. Top of the evening, my friend, once again, Snake Doctor T-Bone stepping.
It rolls over. They just put it in their brother's name. They sell it to him for $1. Guess what? Money keeps rolling in. They keep saving all the money for another 7.
Right back there, Snake Doctor. Right back there, Snake Doctor. Hope you've been having fun on that dope looking in. And tomorrow I'll be able to tell you, welcome.
Oh, I know. You're right. And the other thing is, too, is it's not just the illegal immigrants. Some of these kind of biggers out there fucking off all day, not doing shit. They're out there going to the, whatever they call it, they're going to the, they're going to the counselor. They're going over there and they're 30-something years old, 25 years old. They're able to do something. They may be crazy. They may be having some kind of issue. I don't know. But they're going to the counselor. They run over to the counselor. The counselor says, oh, you're crazy. You can't work no more. So they get the fuck off all day long and not do shit and make $8.85 a month. And they get food stamps for him and maybe, or it's a girl, her or him, and their spouse. So now they're getting $1,600 for food stamps, like $600 a month in food stamps. That's $1,200. Plus the $8.85 they get on Social Security, whatever, SSI. It's what they call it. That means if you didn't work all your life and you're actually not disabled, then you get the SSI one when you're 30 or 25. They're all doing it now. Now everybody's doing it. So it's killing the Social Security on the real iron worker or train worker or any guy like us. It's killing them. But they still give it to them. Oh, yep. Oh, you're already approved. But these illegal immigrants, they're already approved. They don't even have to apply for it because they're in asylum or I forgot what it is. That's what all it is about this paper. That's what they're all getting. They're
like up here in Little Rock?
Right back there, 444. Right back there, 444, while you trying to get in, my brother. I was walking away from the radio, but I ain't heard you in quite some time, my friend. So I had to walk back down to the radio and mop it down again and say, hey, my friend, hope everything been well on your end. 444, your friend 69 T-Mount. I'm sending it right back your way with an evening wave.
Doctors that want to help them, they sit in the waiting room for 3 days. Like you said, you go to the best hospital, you get the best health care. Hand it to you, man, you've got to sit out there in the ER and pay for that damn bill. You got to make payments on it because the ambulance brought you in a couple of miles down the road. That's a $2,000 bill. You got to pay it, and they just get all this stuff for free, man. And it's just really hard to swallow, you know.
It is. I heard some of that old 6'9" T-Bone in there trying to talk to I don't know who. But no, it is, man. I mean, RFK is supposed to help fix all that because the veterans, I mean, if you think about it, down there in New York, they're giving all the illegal immigrants SSI. They're all getting the SSI. And all the veterans are sitting there on the street. They can't even get it. Because I guess the VA, if you work for the military, then the military has to help you. It's not a Social Security thing, or I don't really know how it is. But the military is supposed to help you since you work for the military. But all the illegal immigrants, they get their own hotel, and they get their kind of big an SSI and their food stamps, and they're living like kings when the rest of the VA people are over there homeless, sleeping on the street. Yeah, I don't know how these people see it, but there's a lot of Americans that are doing it too. It's not just the illegal immigrants, but the thing is the government is going, hey, you know what? Come over here to the tent over here as you're crossing right here. Come on over here. We'll sign you right up, and we'll get you registered to vote.
The free laptops, the free
cell phones, the free tablets. Just, I don't qualify for that. Why not? I've been here my whole life. They haven't. And even the people that
have been here their whole life, they've never had a job. If they did, they quit it. They couldn't keep one. They live in free government housing. They get free medicine. They get free everything. Free health care, whatever. They qualify for all that stuff. They get a free phone, man. They don't even have to pay the bill. Look what they're charging us for AT&T phones out here. I mean, it's nuts. It's just everything. It's the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle.
Switch 583. It's rough in there, brother, but I did hear you. Switch 583 in the grass.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to get repaired, though. I mean, all those people are voting for Harris. You know, but it's going to be a little harder in other states, not California. California, you don't have to have a signature. You don't even have to prove you're a citizen in California to vote. But in other states like yours, you know, I know I talked to Wild Child not too long ago. He said he had to show his ID and everything to vote early. But, you know, yeah, it's awful, man. It's just... this is the worst thing that's ever happened to us, because this didn't happen when Clinton was in office. Clinton was pretty good. Yeah, he did a few mistakes, you know, on his housing thing, because he kind of had the same thing. He wanted everybody to own a home, you know, and said everybody. Now that was an American. Now it wasn't some illegal immigrant, but he thought everybody should own a home, so he made a bill about, you know, low down payment, whatnot, and that tanked, and it didn't work, but. You know, but everybody figured it out that it didn't work, so they just went back to what they had. Yeah, we had a housing crash, and everybody else prospered and whatnot, but they fixed the problem. You got to have 30% down.
You need a riot.
It's been jacked up for so long, and it's just all coming to the top now, and it's just more disgusting every day you think about it, actually. It's the things that they've created for these people and stuff that's just like, You know, everybody has that saying, you know, nothing's for free. Well, that's true. There's nothing for free. Somebody had to pay for it.
I heard you again there, 83. Have a good evening. Be blessed, brother. It's just tough conditions tonight. Hello again, 83. State line with a shock of 5. Goddamn.
And that for them not to see all this stuff that's going on just blows my mind. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's just, it's horrible. It's awful. Somebody deserves some help. Man, I'm not saying I would love to help. Do whatever what we need to do to make this state. You're going to be in the ground, and before long, you're going to be looking at these other guys, and they're going to be telling us what to do, taking everything we got. They got all the water rights, the mineral rights, take your guns, start martial law, all this crap. They'll be sitting back going, well, what happened, man? Well, who did you vote for?
That's a lie.
What do you think was going to happen?
Monkey said that's got to be a lie. Monkey said that's got to be a...
Yeah, but the thing is they got their policy already ready. The illegal, they did the voting thing because the borders was closed for 4 years. It was closed. So they said, oh, okay, well, we'll do this pandemic here and we'll make the mail-in votes and we'll steal the election. That's what they did. They ballot harvested. If you watch the documentary 2,000 Mules, you'll see how they did it. They prove how they did it, how they ballot harvested every single state, and how Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook bought all these, whatever they call it, the ballot drop boxes. So you could just drop a ballot off. You just drop it off. Well, the people were dropping 10 ballots to 100 ballots, 10 ballots at a time every couple hours. You got 2,000 or 3,000 people doing it, no problem. 3 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden, Biden won. Well, they can't do that this time. That's why they said, oh, no, border's open, man. Come on in here and get on SSI, get on our Social Security, get on our food stamps. But now we're buying them. We're paying for all that food that we spend. We're paying for them to get their money and their food for free.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Bobo. Hey, Bobo. Hello, Bobo. Cornbread, I was trying to get that radio. Bobo, Cornbread, I had to get I'm trying to get your radio. Come on, brother, but I got a message for you.
Give him a pole, are you, Donna?
Makes me want to throw up. Man, what do? You just say, oh, you got to vote. There you go vote. Now you vote. And hell, it doesn't even count. You go up there and vote for Trump, you're voting for somebody else. What's with that?
I don't know, man. Now, well, we gotta beat the voting. That's what we gotta do. We gotta vote. Everybody has to vote so we can beat it. And that's why Trump's he hadn't done, And I heard you there, Rabbit Radio. I'm gonna get right in your radio because you're about to jump in mine here in a minute. But 888, all we gotta do is keep voting. That's all we can do. And let's hope the illegal immigrants don't overvote us, because that's what they're doing this time. No doubt about that. All right, 888, I kind of losing you there, man. I got old Rabbit Radio, old Cornbread over there around North Carolina. He's jumping in my radio, and I'm going to say hello to him, man. Because these conditions be moving around there, 410. And I'm waving right back to you there, Rabbit Radio. Hey, Cornbread, I'm going to say hello, howdy doody, and lottie dotty one more time. Cat Bigger, did you vote? Hey, Cornbread, did you vote out there around North Carolina?
Hey, Snake Doc, I know I had this radio too. I ain't no fool on this stuff looking in. Snake Doc, the T-Bone, been here going again.
He don't lie, that's for sure. Check it out.
Okay, you're gonna vote on November 5th. That's okay too. But a lot of people are voting early. A lot of people are voting early because here's the problem, see? And this is what happens in California now. This is what happens in California. And it's probably going to happen in California again. But the majority of the votes that have already been counted are all going to be counted on November 5th. So if you go vote in person on November 5th, out here, our voting is over at 5. Even though you can vote until 12 o'clock at night. They just close it. Say, oh, the majority is Democratic. It's closed. So the people who are waiting to vote at 5 o'clock, it doesn't even matter. It's closed. That's why everybody needs to vote early. If you got early voting in North Carolina, go vote early, and your vote will count on November 5th, and it will show that it counted their break.
T-Bone, but the man on my radio at 60 dBs, the most I got is one time he says, I hear you 69 T-Bones, and another time he says, I couldn't get all that because I heard 69 T-Bone. I know I'm getting mud ducked. I know I'm getting mud ducked in this duck looking in snake doctor. More to my mouth. Top of the evening on that is 69 T-Bone stepping.
Oh, no, you're not getting mud ducked at all. No, I was just listening to Triple A. Like I said, I told you, I heard you. A 69 T-Bone. No, you ain't getting mud ducked, man. You want to talk to me? I mean, well, dude, we'll talk. That ain't no big deal. But sometimes you fell out my radio, and Cornbread jumped in there, and Triple A jumped in there too, their 69 T-Bone. But the one time you jumped in there, I told you, I heard you. You said, get them off the subject or something like that, but I was listening to what Triple Eight was saying there, Break.
I'm gonna wave that way. Say, we hope you had a good day. Hope you have a good evening. Your friend 69 T-Bone. Wave a hand. For the last 20 minutes, and I ain't griping about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. Hey, 69 T-Bone. Old Triple Eight was waving at you, man. Man, don't think I'm mud ducking you there, 69 T-Bone. You know, when I'm talking on the radio, you know, I'm talking conversation. I'm not one of those. I don't 10 Roger right on all day, you know. Oh, 542, blah, blah, blah. Hey, aloha, hey. You know, I come out here and talk on the radio and talk about things there, 69 T-Bone. And, you know, if you in my radio and you want to talk about something, I mean, it's good. But, nah, man, I wasn't mud ducking you. Like I said, I told you, I heard you. You know, Triple Eight out there around Arkansas, he wanted to wave a hand at you there, 69 T-Bone there, Break.
Man, y'all was in there talking about that nanner pudding, man. That sounds awful good.
For the last 25 minutes, I can't get any radio either. I don't know what's going on. Conditions are just not right with me for some reason. Monkey playing on monkey.
Oh, yeah, they're moving around there, Eugene Johnson. Hey, Eugene Johnson, yeah, these conditions, they moving around. And I heard you too there. I heard you a few times there, Eugene Johnson. But when Triple A, you know, he was talking some good stuff, you know. And no, I wasn't mud ducking no 6'9" T-Bone. I never mud duck anybody, man. I mean, you want a 10 Roger right on? How long you want a 10 Roger right on? 10 Roger right on, Eugene Johnson. Good evening to you, Eugene Johnson. Fireball waving.
Bye.
Yeah, I lost you there. I had somebody dead keyed in my radio. Hey, Eugene Johnson, somebody put a big old dead key in my radio, made you sound like you had a cucumber in your mouth.
Hey, Fireball.
Me too. Hey, I'm just a 28 mud duck too there, Eugene Johnson. I heard you a little bit there, Rabbit Radio. But that time around, man, it got a little rough, man. A whole bunch of people in my radio all at once. But, hey, Eugene Johnson, you just a mud duck? I'm just a mud duck. I'm just a mud duck on the radio talking about Trump 2024. Break.
I heard you. I heard you talking about the poor Democrats and counselors talking to them and stuff. And they're a little crazy, but, Democrats are crazy as hell. Be sure and let Rabbit Radio know that I waved at him, too.
I will tell Rabbit Radio you waved a hand at him there, Eugene Johnson. Hey, Rabbit Radio, Eugene Johnson, I'll tell old Rabbit Radio you said hello, howdy doody, and lottie dotty out there around North Carolina. Did you vote yet? Do they have early voting in Arkansas, or do you got to wait till November 5th?
No, it'd be November the 5th. My voting place ain't but about 2 miles from me. I'm out here in the country, and it's a little church, and it's no big problem.
Yeah, I think they did this in 2020. Because when me and my son was living here at the time, that was his first time voting. And we brought our mail-in ballots to vote on November 5th, You could vote early, but Trump said, no, mail-in ballots is corrupt. Go vote November 5th. Well, we did. And they gave us a provisional ballot. Now, a provisional ballot means that they have to check your voting and check all that. But we were registered Democrat voters, actually. Because you gotta hide yourself out here. Because, if you're a Democrat, then they go, oh, mail-in ballot, Democrat mail-in ballot, oh, that's good. So we hide ourselves out here. But it still didn't work. We brought our mail-in ballot, and they gave us a provisional, and it didn't even count.
Well, damn. I wish they'd send me 4 or 5 ballots. I'd vote all of them.
Well, out there in Arkansas, you probably can't do it. See, out here you can. I could register to vote right now as somebody else or whatever and probably vote again. But then I'll be the one that gets in trouble. It won't be the illegal immigrant. It'll be the regular guy who does it every day there. It'll be the U.S. citizen that gets in trouble there, Break.
I heard that. Can't believe Tripple was out there long with that long. Damn. I'm trying to figure out what he's talking on that he can talk that long.
Oh, are you talking about 888? Oh, no, I don't know. No, he had the hammer down there for a while, and then 69 T-Bone came in there a little bit. But, no, 888, man, he had that kind of big a model laid down. He had 2 500Zs out there, Break.
I heard that. Sweet. Sometimes that's just ain't enough to murder. Because I didn't have anything. And that's just amazing. We're probably 60, 70 miles apart, and the conditions was that different.
810 Roger on that, man. Wild Child come out there and cut your config radio off, man. I might have to start a new Watergate. He cut your config and lips off. He said it ain't enough. You ain't got enough over there, Eugene Johnson.
Well, Tim, I'm glad he took a break from the cucumber patch and joined us on the radio. Burger.
They're pudding right there and relax.
Nose to go to the...
Hey, Eugene Johnson. Hey, Eugene Johnson. That kind of big and wild child said you need to go back to the get off the cucumber patch and come on and join the party.
I still said
Person that he needs to go with, man.
Don't tell me they talking about the pickles again out there tonight.
No, they're talking about cucumbers. Hey, 800. No, they ain't talking about the pickles. They talking about the cucumbers. They're right.
Because Eugene Johnson goes out there and does push-ups in the cucumber patch.
Must be making some nanner pudding, man. I got that on my mind now.
Yeah, because Eugene Johnson needs to get off the cucumber patch. He got to get the cucumbers out of his mouth because Wild Child cut everybody's radio off.
Hey, just tell them all to calm down, eat a bowl of pudding, and everything will be all right.
He's not still doing push-ups in the cucumber patch, is he? Come on now. He's still doing push-ups in the cucumber patch.
Hey, Eugene Johnson. Hey, Eugene Johnson. All right. Hey, Eugene Johnson, are you out there jumping up and down like a kangaroo on a pogo stick and then doing push-ups in the cucumber patch? Hey, Eugene Johnson, are you doing push-ups in the cucumber patch? Wild Child wanted to know.
All he can say is blah, blah, blah. Wild Child, blah, blah, blah. That's all he knows how to say.
Hey, Eugene Johnson. Wild Child said all you know how to say is blah, 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 Wild Child, blah, 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 Wild Child, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Eugene Johnson, that cat big and Wild Child's cutting your lips off.
I ain't giving him love this time. Bye, bye, bye. Eugene Johnson, go back to the pickle patch. Go back out there to the cucumbers and swap lap some more while you're doing push-ups.
Hey, Snake Doctor, I don't think you can put pickles in nanner pudding, can you?